Hey there, folks. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Day by Day. Today's the 23rd of October. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. We are doing okay. Today was a weird day. It started out very quiet. Took the kids to school. Wife took the baby to daycare. Had 7 hours of silence in this house. Went to drop the kids off, went to the store, car wash. Voted. No, that was... Did I do that today? Trying to remember if that was... Yeah, I voted today. Yeah, that today, right? Yeah. I mentioned that earlier. That's why. In previous days, but the same day. Anyway, did that, and it was good. And yeah, and then I picked up the kids from school and took the boy to Taekwondo. Took the girl with me in her leotard and Halloween costume for dance. And then my son actually didn't cry. He actually did Taekwondo today, which is good. And then then we went, picked up my wife, came back here, picked up my wife, went and dropped off my daughter and my wife at the dance studio. Then I went and picked up the former foster son and the baby at daycare. Came back to the dance studio, picked up my wife. Took the former foster son home. Came back, picked up the girl. Tried to figure out where we want to go for dinner. Got dinner. Came back here. Dropped off my wife. Went and met her at the shop. She brought her company car to get work done to the shop. Picked her up. Brought her back home. Finally had dinner. It sounds very convoluted. It is. If you can follow it, congratulations. If you couldn't, I don't blame you because I was there and I could barely follow it. But tomorrow promises to be quite nice. If it pans out, so much the better. If it doesn't pan out, what are you going to do? I'm not going to worry about it until we get there, but I'm optimistic at this point. And I guess that's all I can really do at the end of the day. We are getting closer to finishing the Y-Wing. Another 10 days, maybe. Which is like a long time. We have an even longer time for the Outrider, and the Outrider we actually need before we need the Y-Wing, but do need both. Be nice if we get there. I don't know that we will though. What else do I have to do now? What do I didn't think we were going to win that. I'm not really surprised that we didn't win that. Can we need... I don't want to have to farm this. So I'm looking for somewhere I can buy it. I really don't want to have to farm that though. So that might be a stopper for us with respect to what this face. I don't want to finish Riders first. That would not be great. If we end up finishing Riders first, that would be almost a little short. But we're going to keep pressing on with... We need to get some more of this. We need to keep making our way as we wait for the end of the month so that we can try to bring our guys up. I don't know if we're going to make it. Hopefully we will, but we won't know if we're going to until the end of the month. But we're just going to keep proceeding like we are. We're going to keep hoping that we are. If it works out for us, that's awesome. If it doesn't, we'll make adjustments as we need to. But we're not going to get. We're going to try not to get too stressed about it right now. Just going to go with the flow and keep doing. I have a feeling that we might have to wait until double drops or whatever. And people keep saying they don't know when all this stuff is coming. It's coming November. It's coming. They're going to do it right in line with the whole 10-year anniversary. Relic 10 on the 10-year anniversary totally makes sense. But, this whole Relic Delta thing. It was funny. What Scribble and Scribble's like. People are getting on board with it. It's like, well, of course they are. They know that it's coming, so it's like, just because they're on board with it, it doesn't mean they like it or anything. It just means they're on board with it because they know it's coming, and what are they going to do, right? There's always the option that they could quit, but let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be real. If you have an account that you're 10 or 14 or whatever million, and you've paid, if you paid as much as New Chaz to get Hundo or just whatever GL, then are you going to step away from them? Are you really going to give that up? I know I felt that struggle when I stopped playing World of Warcraft, and I don't think I've played well in at least 4 years. And I have, I do flirt with the idea of going back, but it's like, I'm good. But it took a while for me to just be like, okay, I'm done. And it's like I was cleaning up my computer. I was looking at some pictures, and I was seeing pictures of DSA, and I'm like, the less said about how they tortured that game, and just it could have been such a phenomenal game, and they just totally. Anyway, it's Devil's now. Who cares if I don't know. If you didn't play it, you don't know. If you, there's just a lot of potential that they wasted, in my estimation. And I might be wrong on that. I might be wrong on that, as I am on a lot of stuff, but they just came to a point where they were just ejecting, and when that happened, it just didn't feel great, and it wasn't. I don't know. They could have actually tried, is what I felt, because it's not like they got super cash grabby like they're doing with this game. But then again, that's with everything. It's only cash grabby if you participate in the cash grab, like with buying all of these Lightspeed bundles that people keep telling you have value, and it's like, the value's only there if you think it is. If you don't think it's there, the value's not there. You don't need to go to them. They need to come to you. If they want to come to you, that's fine. If they don't, you save a bunch of money. But that's like a novelty. It's like me and my whole thing of not voting for taxes. And people say, well, if you don't vote for taxes, roads and schools and stuff won't happen. And it's like, well, how about we try it first? How about we try not voting for taxes and see if that really affects it? Because we're not, but instead we just can't fathom that. We can't fathom that things might not have to operate, and when I say stuff like that, I know it sounds like I don't care, but it's no. The thing is, I do. I just know that a lot of people can't handle it. It's like, oh my gosh, how can you say that? It's like, well, let's try it because we've never tried not doing that before. But it is what it is. Anyway, I've talked too much. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free. I'm here. No big deal. No harm, no foul. As always, God bless. Hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.